I have to wear my glasses to see. I've got someone here. Hello. Hi. I'm just doing everyday simple makeup. I'm going to be quiet most of the time because I can't really see, but I will check out your messages later and respond. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, so this is the Huda Beauty color corrector. I've just used my primer from Tropical. Let me show you again in case you didn't see. So this primer helps to control your makeup, make sure it doesn't move, especially during this hot season. And then color correction, I tend to use it mostly around here because this is where I have more pigmentation, my eyelids and a little under my eyes. That's all you need, and that's actually a lot. So go with my brush. This brush, just to, you see me looking that way, it's because I've got a mirror there. But let me put this one in front, so I'm not looking to the side. I then like to go in with this brush, which is a very fluffy brush. I really like it. Just to blend everything else in if I use my foundation. Can you guess what foundation I'll be using? It's the one I've used. If you've been following me, you know what foundation I have been using. It's the same one. It's my Fenty Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade 440. So I'm going to use that same brush, just put a little. Remember, this is an everyday makeup look, so you don't need too much. Putting a bit more on my forehead. This is one of the most difficult parts of your face to actually put makeup on, because yeah, I find it a bit harder. You can see I didn't put too much. We don't really need too much makeup on and too much foundation, especially if you haven't got issues on your face. So if you haven't got acne or things that you need to cover. So I'll probably put a little bit more around my mouth because that's where I tend to cover up more because of my pigmentation there. Hi guys, thank you for coming to my life. Let me see how many people I've got to wear my glasses. Can't see without them. Got 4 of you. Hello, Inoskelova. Thank you so much. Hi Farah. Yeah, hello Farah. Thank you so much for coming. Please share this live with your friends if you can. Thank you for your compliment. That's it. So So the products I've used so far, I've used my Tatcha Dewy Cream. I used my Huda Beauty Color Corrector. Not in that order. After the Tatcha, I used my Primal from Tropical. Then Huda Beauty Color Corrector. And now I'm using my Fenty Beauty Foundation in 440. So I try to make sure I blend everything in. Blending is what makeup is all about. Don't just put it on and leave it there. You have to take your time blending it in so that it looks seamless all through. Yeah. So now I'm going to go in with a concealer, and I'm using the Radiant Creamy concealer from NARS. I don't know what shade this is, and I can't really see, but I'll let you know later. Just put here on my eyes. This is an everyday makeup look, so I'm not really going to go crazy and put too much, just a bit. And I have to look for my, I think I'll use a brush because I can't find my beauty blender. So I'm going to use a brush. Make sure you use your brushes. Make sure your brushes are clean. That's important. All the brushes I used, I've just washed all of them, so they're all clean. This is how I blend out my concealer. So far, so good. So after that, let me see who I have here. Enos Gelova, thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Say hi. Don't forget to like. Thank you so much. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. And this is the shade Pink Pumpkin. Pink Pumpkin. There are two different shades there. So what I do is I tend to mix them together. I'll just put in that amount. So I'm going to go in with that same brush and just, yeah, it's an everyday makeup look, so you don't need too much. I'm not baking, I'm just setting. I'm just setting under my eyes and then on my face. If you sweat a lot, I wouldn't advise that you bake. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, leave me a comment so I can see, and you can always watch later back. You can watch back later and also leave comments so I can see. But I'll go back to the live and check out everyone who has come for the live. Thank you so much for supporting. You can check out all my other beauty videos. So I'll go in with this brush. This brush is one of my favorites because it's very fluffy. It's got a lot of bristles. I've had this brush now for close to 6 or 7 years, and it's just the way it is. There's no difference. I haven't lost any bristles. It's a really nice brush. I got it from, I can't remember the name of the brand now. Yeah, it was a gift, a free gift from when I bought a product. I can't remember the name of the brand now, but I don't know if they still have it anyway. So I'm going to go in with this. This is but I need to clean it. This is an under eye pencil. This is what I tend to use. So I'm going to clean it because I can't find the cover, so it's open. And we don't want any germs. My eyes. And this is what you should do if you use your products for different clients, you should make sure you clean it. So I'm going to just do that. Remember, I said everyday makeup look, so I'm not going to put on a lot of makeup, just enough. There, you can see that. Guys, let me know where you're joining from. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you've got a YouTube channel as well, so I can also check you out. Thank you to my new people. Please subscribe so I know. So that's what I tend to use. It's called the Colossal Kajal. Colossal Kajal. I've also got it in yellow. Yeah, I tend to get it from Nigeria when I go. So now I'm going to go in with my MAC blotting powder just to set my face a bit more. So this is in dark deep. So I could either use this or use my brush. I prefer to use my brush, so I'm going to use this brush. This brush is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's very fluffy as well. So this is my powder brush. I'm going to use this brush for my powder quite a lot. So yeah, that's all I do. You don't really need to put on too much makeup, as I keep saying. Just make sure you put them in the right position, and you know what you're doing. You know the reason why you're doing what you're doing. You're not just doing it because everyone says, oh, do this, contour, conceal, do this, do that. You need to know why you're doing what you're doing. So for me, I tend to put more around my mouth because I know I need some more protection, or some more covering rather, around here. So yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any contour. I might and I might not. Depends on how I feel. Yeah. So guys, I see we've got here. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my blush, and I'm one of the old school ones. I love my powder blush. I don't mind this new blush that they do, but I don't like putting blush. I don't like this new method of putting blush just by your eyes. I think it looks like someone just had some blood or something. I don't know what to describe, but I don't really like blush around there. So I tend to put blush in the place where we've always put blush. Yeah, so I really like to put blush on my cheeks. So I'll smile a bit and then just put it on the apple of your cheeks. That's it. So this is the YSL blush in Plum, and that's the shade I use. And you see, just a little. See how pigmented it is? Just a little. So I tend to spread it out a bit and rub it in. So this is how I do my contour. If I don't want to do, I have got a contour stick from Fenty Beauty, but that would be for when I go out to special occasions and I want to look, yeah, I want to look snatched, or what's the word they use? I can't remember. But for a simple everyday makeup look, I won't use that. I'm also going to go in now with my highlighter, and this is the same highlighter I've been using for a long time, guys. I don't tend to change my stuff. I don't need to. So this is from, it's a highlighter stroke powder from Chanel. And let me cover the mirror so it doesn't. Yes, I've had this now for a few years, and I just really like it. Yeah, just put it on above my blush, and then also down my nose. And here, because it's a powder stroke highlighter as well. I'm just going a little with it as well. So I'm not going to use eyeshadow in this makeup look because, as I said, it's a simple everyday makeup look, so I'm not going to use eyeshadow. Before I started my makeup, guys, I did my face. I used all my products. Preparing the skin, prepping the skin before you do foundation, before you do your makeup is really important. So I've done that. And guys, if you want to see what I tend to use to prep my skin, you can check out the live I did yesterday. You'll see there I did a 3-minute demonstration of the skincare products that I use to prep my face. I'm going to go in now. I'm going to do my eyes. I'm not finished with my eyes, but I think I can go in with something just to set my eyelids. I'm going to set my eyelids with my, I'm going to use this brush. This is a tapered brush. I really like it. Yeah. Remember, I once had a giveaway years ago, and I gave away a set of these brushes, and I've had mine ever since then. If you go back, I think I'll link that video. It's a long time ago. Should be up to 6 years, if not more. And this brush, I still have it. It's a really nice brush. I don't know why I seem to have forgotten all the names of all these products, the names of the brands, but I'll link this one. This is a particularly nice brush, which I'm really happy I still have. You know, it's very soft and very easy to use to apply anything you want to. I use it for my eyeshadows as well. I'm going to try and just smoothen out my eyebrows with a little bit of concealer, just a little. Yeah, let me just do it here so you can see. Just a little. I'll just go underneath. I don't want to do too much. Just smoothing it out a little bit. And that's quite a lot. I don't want it to be this much idea. Yeah. You know, when you do makeup, you have to prepare and know what you're doing, because you might sometimes make a mistake. So in this case, I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hill brush, both sides, and I'm going to use this side to blend out that concealer under my eye. Blend it out so that it looks seamless. I'm not going to do the top. I put more than I actually wanted to put, guys. So now I have to do some more blending. Blend, 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 blend. Yeah. The important thing is knowing what brushes to use for what. So in this case now, you can see the brush I'm using. And I'll just go over it at the top with this same brush and just smoothing it out. But I'm not going to put any concealer on top. Guys, there's something I see people do sometimes. They highlight the top of the eyebrow and then they don't blend it out so you can see the concealer, and I don't like it. It doesn't really look nice. It doesn't look professional. So whenever you're doing makeup for anybody or you're doing your own makeup, make sure that when you blend out the top, make sure when you put eyeliner at the top, concealer at the top of the brows, make sure you blend it out well. And let me just turn the light a bit. I think it's a bit too much. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so yeah, so I just blend the top. Excuse me. And that's it. That's it. I'm going to set it with powder as well. And I'm going to use a brighter shade of powder. So I will use this. No, let me not use this one. So this is the Huda in Pink Pumpkin. Pink Pumpkin. I'm going to use the one I had before. I can't remember the shade now, but I've got it right here, which is almost finished. It's Kunafa. Kunafa, yeah. I'm going to use Kunafa to just blend out blend out top and bottom. Sorry guys, I'm turning. I hope you can still see. So now I'm almost done. Remember I said this simple makeup look. That's every day. This normally doesn't take me more than 10-15 minutes. But because I'm taking my time to show you guys, it might take longer, but it doesn't really take more than 10-15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to do. So I'm going to going to do my lips now, and just a simple. I tend to go a bit bolder with my lips. So that's the trick, guys. If you want to do a makeup look for an event, so you either go in boldly with your eyes or you go in boldly with your lips. Going in boldly with both, I think, tends to look a bit too much to me. So I tend to go in boldly with either my lips or my eyeshadow. And I'm looking for my lip liner, the one that I like to use. I'm sure I got it ready. I can find it now. So yes, I am going to use this one then. I'm going to use this one. This is a red lip liner that doesn't have a name. Let's go in. So let me know in the comment section. Let me just see what you're all saying. Check. Okay. I'm going to use my Dior lipstick. I shared this on my channel. I've got some other videos which you can watch, guys. So I'm going to put this on now. I'm going to try and use this brush from this product to try just brush out my brows. Let them look a bit more filled out. I haven't forgotten to use mascara. I've got mascara from, I think this is from Primark. Let me see. I think this is from Primark, False Lash Cream. And then, yeah, I don't spend too much money on mascara because I just believe mascara, they're all the same thing, to be honest. I tend to use the tip of the brush initially when I've got at the edges of my lashes, so that I put most of the product there, and then I use the rest, the middle. So let me see that. Okay. And I'm going to go in and with a spray. This is something I don't miss. I love to use spray to just put everything together. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. Because I've used mascara, which I tend not to do before I spray, I'm going to cover my eyes because I tend not to use my mascara until I've sprayed, because I don't like the spray going over the mascara and making it run. But I forgot that now, so I'm going to cover my eyes and just use it. Yeah, and that's it, guys. That is my makeup look. I'm going to take this off now and just, yeah. So that's it. Everyday simple makeup look that looks, you can even wear this to a party as well. And if you're not satisfied, you can always go in with more powder. The one from I'm not going to do that because I've sprayed my face already. But you can always go over your face with powder and just, maybe I should actually, let me just do it around here. That's this place. Make sure your face is dry before you do that. I know this part of my face gets dry quickly, so so that's my everyday makeup look, guys. Let me know what you think. Drop a like, a comment, hype this video, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. I'm going to be talking about, in my next video, I'm going to be talking about perfumes. I have quite a few perfumes here, and there's this new one that I just got, and then this Huda Beauty one that has caused so much discussion. People have seen all sorts of things. Some people say it smells like fish. I don't know what kind of fish people are eating because this does not smell anything like fish. But yeah, I'm going to talk about perfumes in my next live. So guys, make sure you follow me. I've got quite a few of them here. Not too many. I don't have. Let me see. Let me count how many bottles I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. You know. And then I've got the ones I got from my Dior gift, which I'm saving for my nieces. I've got quite a lot of these little ones as well. So I'm going to be talking about perfumes in my next live sometime this week. So make sure you're subscribed and let me know what else you'd like to see on my channel in relation to beauty, makeup, and things like that. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.